Do I have orange juice here? I have some orange juice here. Imagine two different AI VTubers talking to each other. That'd be pretty crazy. I wonder what kind of chaos would that like initiate, you know? Anyways, chat. Everybody knows about alpha males, right? Alpha males, you know? Everyone wants to be an alpha male to get all the ladies and everything like that, right? But apparently, this specific alpha male TikToker is apparently about to face 20 years in prison. I have no idea what's going to be for, but apparently they are going to be in jail for 20 years for some apparent reason. Let's find out real quick what it's about. I'm curious. Oh, goodness gracious.
This alpha male influencer just destroyed his life as he's now facing decades in prison, all while being a guru and essentially telling people how to live life.
Of course. A guru. Man, if people... dude, man, I know that a lot of dudes are spending money on these courses and everything like that. Don't even bother. It's not worth it, man. Honestly, like, the tidbit that you can, like... The best, like, life advice you can give to someone is just like, it's like, just work on yourself, you know? If you're not happy where you're at in life, you know, maybe you're a little fat or something, you know, maybe you're overweight, you know, not feeling happy, you're depressed, you know, all this other shit. Man, just work on yourself, man. Go to the gym, work out, eat better food, diet yourself, you know? Work on just yourself in general, and then you'll be happy about yourself, and then you'll be more happier in life, you know?
Guys, I'm 21 years old. I own a hedge fund. I own 3 businesses. I have to manage my 1% chat. I have to manage all this stuff, and I still don't get stressed. You guys have one little bad thing happen, or someone said something on the internet, and you have a bad day. Your problems are not that big of a deal.
Well, his are, as he's now facing 20 years in prison for wire fraud.
Sigma Rule 235. Get 20 years in jail. Yeah, I guess so.
Conspiracy and stalking. So this is Gavin Mayo, and he's
conspiracy and stalking. And this guy's supposed to be an alpha male? Eesh.
Fortune off of NFT projects, because about in 2021 he launched a bunch of questionable NFT projects that had some pretty fat promises, promising some fat gains, and this attracted some degenerate investors, and here we go. They're left with not too much, and he's worth multiple millions of dollars. Sadly, that's kind of a common theme in that industry, but obviously this guy must be a solid...
What's with the new setup? What's going on here? I wonder where he's at. I'm actually kind of curious.
And credible and honest businessman, right? Well,
no.
2 local men are charged with defrauding investors out of more than $22 million in cryptocurrency.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, yikes. Ooh. Oh, man, hearing that specifically is, yeah, I can see why he's gonna end up in jail for 20 years. That makes total sense. Yep.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Gabriel Hay of Beverly Hills and 23-year-old Gavin Mayo of Thousand Oaks engaged in rug pulls. That's when the creator...
Yeah, of course. It's always a rug pull every single time. See, this is why I don't really get myself into these, like, crypto stuff, because it's just like, it's like the wild, wild west, you know? You don't even know what you're gonna, you know, walk yourself into, you know? Is the consequences of removing fathers from the home and society demonizing men in the past few decades? Mayo Lamau? Mayo?
Of an NFT or other digital asset solicits people to invest in the project only to abruptly drop the project and keep the money. The defendant...
Ah, so they just took the money, just ran, basically. They didn't even do a project. Oh, that's crazy to hear that, actually.
It's also face a stalking charge for allegedly harassing and intimidating a project manager who exposed them.
What the fuck? Oh, God, okay. Jesus Christ.
There's just a massive disconnect in how he told the world he makes money and how he actually
That's
makes his money,
peak
which is also
alpha.
extremely common with these guys. But Gavin Mayo rose to fame off of launching a bunch of NFT projects back in 2021, which now the authorities are calling scams. And obviously his
so that's how he got quote unquote rich, you know? That's how he got rich, chat. That's how people get rich these days, you know? You want that richness or so, just pull a rug off of people, you know? Just start some NFT projects or meme coins, you know?
success was also short-lived because he was arrested on December 19th for wire fraud, conspiracy, and stalking. But the dude is only 23 years old. So what did he do to gain $22 million? Because no matter how you look at $22 million, that is a metric ton of money. So my question, like everyone else, is who in their right mind is sending this guy their hard-earned cash? Well, apparently he started on TikTok, just like so many other grifters. And he
TikTok
has been found throughout the platform giving advice on crypto and how to live your life as a successful businessman.
Sit like this for 2 minutes. That is actually proven to increase testosterone. If you're smoking a cigar and you feel like a G, like a mafia boss, you got it in your hand like this, there's nothing better than smoking a cigar in a Lambo, let me tell you. When I'm sitting back, smoking in my Lambo, driving, everyone's looking at me, I think, yeah, that increases my testosterone because
Okay, I guess if it makes you feel better, I guess. But to me personally, I think you're just kind of like, ugh. I'm not really much of a fan of people who smoke, guy or girl, doesn't matter who it is. I'm just not a fan of either. I just don't like the smell of smoke. That's it.
I feel like a beast.
Hell yeah, this is what I want to invest money with. I mean, the dude is even using the same background music as all these Andrew Tate videos. But before he was an alpha male influencer and alleged scam artist, Gavin Mayo was actually UNC swimmer, and he was actually set to graduate in 2024. But he dropped out because he had different plans.
Really? He was supposed to graduate, but he actually dropped out. That's crazy. That's straight up crazy.
Like making $22 million in JPEGs. Trade offer. Here's this squiggly JPEG, and in return, you give me $22 million. What a fair trade, man. And I get he allegedly rug pulled a lot of these projects, but anyone who bought a JPEG of a squiggle for tens of thousands of dollars, they kind of had it coming. Why is this JPEG squiggle in the middle of the NFT?
Why is there so many people who fall for this? Honestly. Am I in the wrong business? Maybe I should start doing this, you know? I could probably use that money to, you know, start the businesses in any startup, you know? I feel like these people are just like, they just like every single time I hear about it, I'm just like, you get no sympathy from me, okay? Let me just put that for a fact, okay? If you actually invest your money on this, you have no sympathy from me whatsoever, okay? You deserve to get your money stolen. I'm sorry, you know? I'm like, that's your fault at the end of the day, but you know, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh man, I thought I was stupid, to be honest. God damn.
NFT mania, 3 years later, it's worthless. I remember seeing people buy that junk just a few years back, and I concluded
Yo, chatters who want to go 1090 on some co coins with me, I'll totally pay you back, bro. Trust me. No. I forbid you to not buy co coins. Yes, do not buy any co coins, all right?
we are officially in the funny money era. Send it all to zero, and it pretty much did get sent to zero.
It probably is a borrowed Lambo or just a rented car. I think that's what it is.
As most of these, especially his projects, are worthless. So when that bubble popped, essentially Gavin's empire started to crumble. Prior to his arrest, he was living in Los Angeles with a TikToker that goes by the Stock Bunny and fellow arrested partner Gabriel Hay. So you have the story of a small town swimmer to an alleged LA scammer and a dude who LARPs as an alpha male. So I'm sure he probably has
the voice has spoken straight from the basement. see here, you know that's for a fact that you cannot speak it thyself down in the void, okay, alright? Thyself, I repair you, do not spend your money on these coins whatsoever. I repeat, do not spend your money on these coins. Yeah, man, don't spend your money on these coins, alright? Don't do it. It's not worth it, alright?
Has some really good life advice for us.
I only drink fruit juice. I eat cucumber. Let's say I'm thirsty. I go in the fridge, get some watermelon, eat some cucumbers. That's hydration. There's water molecules in those foods. If you're cooking a steak, what comes off of it? Steam. What is that water molecule? So I just eat raw meat. I eat raw chicken, raw tuna, raw...
Excuse me? What? Excuse me? Alright. Okay. Yeah. I guess. I guess so. I guess just eat raw meat, man. Raw chicken, bro. Because of the water molecules, man. I guess so, man. I guess invest in properties or stocks or something. Honestly, only so much land around after all.
Steak. That's where I get my hydration from. I get my hydration from those fruits, from fruit juice. Water just dilutes the vitamins in your body a lot. No, you never hear anybody say this, but try just drinking fruit juice and vegetables and fruits for a week, and you'll feel like Superman.
We're really telling people to eat raw chicken now. Yep. Okay. Okay, bud. Dude couldn't even leave it at the alleged crypto scamming. He also had to make people sick as well. What a great guy, man. So we know he got his money from NFTs, but where exactly did his money come from? Well, between 2021 and 2024, he launched multiple NFT projects such as Squiggles, Vault of Gems, Faceless, and a few others. In 2021, Gavin fully entered the NFT market conveniently right when everything started blowing up.
You could be homeless, you could be anybody. If you had 10,000 pixels and you launched a project, you made instantly 7 figures.
Bro, I don't think you guys understand how easy it was to make money at the end of 2021. Like, you could have been buying NFTs, flipping them. You could have been selling NFTs. You could have been selling services, marketing.
I probably could have made drawings and just literally turned that as an NFT. You know, I could have done that too as well. Sure, man. If I wanted to. Yeah, I could actually, since I'm an artist, right? One in a lifetime chance of getting a drawing from me, you know? Just saying. I could have done that too.
Making TikToks. Like, you literally could have been doing anything.
Yeah, man, you could have been doing anything. And he chose to rug pull over and over again, allegedly. And one of the more brazen ones was his project by the name of Vault of Gems, which claimed to be the first NFT project backed by jewelry, even showcasing a marketplace. Apparently, if he'd been telling the truth...
Also, I could be doing OnlyFans. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a you thing, you know? I guess you'll do OnlyFans.
I guess tokens would have been backed by real jewelry. So this was promised to be the first NFT project backed by a hard asset, and he raised over $1 million for that and then said deuces. So right after the money landed, he bounced and went onto a podcast and said, yeah, the marketplace never materialized. Right. Okay, what are you gonna do about it, bud?
Hey, Maka. How you doing there, hun?
Disappear. It goes into the economy, and there's so
that's such a cute. That is such a cute live freaking emote. I swear.
Much money out there, and most of the people that now have that money are rich people that were smart. But everyone was making money. Your mom was making money. The homeless guy down the street was making money. You saw your Uber driver was talking to you about crypto and NFTs. So there was so much money around.
No, my mom does not know anything about crypto, to be honest. She thinks it's pretty stupid in her personal opinion.
And people could afford to get scammed for $500 on some stupid art piece.
And turns out he was also wrong here, because the money just did disappear. It was gone. In the project,
the cats are fighting.
The money just vanished. Where could the money be? Where is it, Gavin? I don't know. The investors want to know, and apparently, so does the government.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're fine.
By the name of Faceless.
You gotta get some sleep anyways, right?
$120,000 promising movies, comics, and get this, charity donations. None of that came to fruition yet again, because apparently what Gavin did was hype up a project, promise a amazing roadmap with all of these goodies, and then once the money came in, see ya. And meanwhile, while he's doing all this grifting,
yeah, That's usually the typical thing. When they see the money at the end of the day, it's kind of like, deuces. That's every like crypto scam. That's why it's or crypto scam, NFT scam, what is it, the meme coin scam. It's you once they see the money, and it's kind of like, peace, y'all.
He's running around on podcasts claiming that he's a self-made billionaire? Like, how is this a real person? And did he not expect that people would maybe start to question, hey, where is this guy getting all the money he's claiming to have? But things get crazier as, you know, when the targets are starting to get zoomed in on them. Gavin and his business partner, Gabriel, they start pointing the finger at other people for running the projects that they ran. So essentially, they were snitching on other people to avoid charges for themselves. And I mean, just going through his media content.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting to hear that, actually. It wasn't me, officer. I swear, it was that guy over there. That dude is the one that did the project over there. For even though I owned it and I started, it was that dude right there. It was that guy. Man, dude, that's crazy. That's also crazy.
It seems like the only people he wasn't screwing over were scammers.
If you tell me I got scammed, I will send you another like $200 or $300. And they're so confused by it. They're like, what do you mean? I did not scam, sir. And I'm like, okay, tell me, did you scam me, yes or no, not send you money? And they're like, fine, I scammed you. Let's see if you hold your word. I ended up sending them like $200, $300, and they were so confused. And they were just like, okay, let me get it done. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, let's just give scammers some extra money after they scammed you. Why not? I guess he just likes his own kind. And a report released in 2023 revealed that actually 23 million individuals now hold NFT investments that have become completely worthless due to scams like this. And there was actually an unnamed project manager who tried to expose Gavin for this behavior. But this is where the stalking allegations come in. Because when this person tried to expose Gavin, Gavin apparently started dumping where he lives, a bunch of personal information, and even contacting this guy's parents.
Oh, that's weird. That's just weird, man. That's... Oof. Oof.
So let's just count the charges here. We got
20-year-old acting like this is pretty crazy.
Fraud, check. We have
Check.
conspiracy, check.
Check.
We have stalking, big check.
Check.
So you would think maybe he would spend all of his time, I don't know, managing all these scams to make sure he doesn't get caught. No. Instead, he's spending his time going on to podcasts trying to convince the world that he's actually a billionaire.
I'm the youngest billionaire in the world right now. I can explain this in a way that might sound crazy. I'm a
Can anyone just say they're just a billionaire? Can I even say it too as well? Chat, I am the most youngest mommy VTuber billionaire now. Can anyone just literally just straight up just say you could just be a billionaire and no one will say anything about it? Like, no one will fact check it or anything like that? Like, straight up? Like, can anyone just say it? Man, what a weird timeline, to be honest. Anyone can literally just straight up say they're a billionaire. That's crazy. Sure, as long as you have a billion of something. Yeah, we just declare it, say it's paper worth, and never show any proof. Okay, all right. I guess I'm a billionaire now. Yeah, I'm the youngest. I'm the first VTuber billionaire, chat. I am the first VTuber billionaire. Remember my name, chat. Okay, Punako Nyaru.
I'm a billionaire. Let's think about it. Does a billionaire have a liquid $1 billion in his bank account?
No.
Okay, so is he actually a billionaire? No. Like liquid billionaire? No, I'm not a liquid billionaire yet. Probably will be mathematically soon. But
The fuck do you mean by liquid billionaire? Is he talking about like having billions of gallons of water or something? I don't understand. Billionaire, liquid billionaire. I've never heard of that term ever, to be honest. I've heard of like billion. Liquid equals money in bank. Wealth equals assets. And just say fucking money. Just say a billionaire in the bank. The fuck? Why do you guys gotta say liquid? You guys are so weird. English is weird. Why are your guys' English language so weird? The fuck? It's a piece of paper. It's not liquid. It's not even a liquid. It's a solid object. You guys are weird.
I'm a billionaire because, number one, let's just say I can...
He asked you a simple question.
...mil a month. That's like 12 mil a year. You do like a money calculator since it's like a hedge fund.
That's not close to $1 billion, though.
Be in the hundreds of millions. And then other businesses. I'm a Web3 wealth manager now. Like I own a hedge fund and manage money for people. If I went in the chat today and was like, I have this huge opportunity. Everyone give me $500,000 that can afford. Probably could raise about $50 to $100 million right there. So...
That's not $1 billion. That doesn't mean that you're a billionaire.
Is above $1 billion, hopefully $1 trillion soon.
Right.
I have no idea what he just said right now, to be honest. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just answer my goddamn question. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hopefully a trillionaire soon, right. It's not like doing the calculation of that would be very difficult. It's just like, you know, your assets, subtract your debt. Congratulations, there you have your net worth. Not all these like, oh, but I control these things and I can get people to invest here and here and here. Okay, no, you don't own that. Dude just essentially spent 48 seconds there proving to the world that he is not a billionaire. The only thing he has is a PhD in yapology. But while he was doing all this yapping on various podcasts,
he
ran
yapping
projects by the name of
He yapping harder than I do, to be honest.
Souls, Clout Coin, Dirty Dogs, Moonport, Squiggles, and Roost Coin. And overall, he pocketed $22 million alongside of his co-founder and arrest buddy, Gabriel Hay. He then ended up funneling this money into various stable coins and Chainlink. But obviously, there was a decent ending to the story as he was recently...
Just say solid. Just say money in the bank. Okay? Stop using weird terms, alright? If it's an American thing, it's so weird.
Arrested in California in December. But I read the indictment and this is essentially what it says. First, they supported the NFT project. Then they would use their lies to gain buyers and investors for these projects. Then they would make these fake plans and share them with the investors. They had plans they never intended seeing through from the jump. Then they would actually hire people to complete different tasks for these fake projects. So these people would create assets and manage chat groups that they had just set up for these projects. But again, from the start, nothing was going to come from this project ever. They're just buying time. After the investors signed on, they would ghost them, and Gavin and Gabriel, the two Gs, would split the money between them. Sometimes they would use fake names or point to other people to make it seem like they had no involvement in these projects, let alone the fact that they were the owners. And of course, they harassed people who exposed them. So all around, I mean, they just sound like some great guys. So as of right now, this case stands as the largest NFT fraud ever prosecuted, and that's coming straight from the Department of Justice.
I'm kind of curious if they're gonna start regulating some of this stuff after this, actually, because because I don't think like what NFT and crypto stuff is not regulated, right? It's kind of like do whatever, right? Because I don't know anything about that field of like whatever the fuck cryptocurrency, NFTs, bitcoins, or whatever, like the meme coins or anything like that. I assume none of it is regulated, right? I'd be curious to see if like it'll ever get eventually regulated, you know? I'd be curious on that, actually.
Penalty of up to 20 years for each count of conspiracy and wire fraud, as well as a maximum of 5 years for the stalking charges. This case is currently still pending, but it's now been set with a specific judge. So it's really going to be interesting to see what actually comes from this. Will the government actually go hard on these guys, or will they let them off easy? That will really set the tone for future prosecutions, because let's be real, this guy is far from the only dude that's been doing this stuff. But either way, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, and hey, if you're new...
That's crazy. Honestly. Hey guys, I'm in my 20s and now I'm in prison. Yeah, man, this guy's gonna be, what, he's 20 years old, he's gonna be in prison for 20 years? Damn, he's gonna get out when he's 40 years old, dude. That's gonna be crazy. I think the EU regulates crypto to money exchange, but as long as you only have crypto, then you can remain pseudo-anonymous enough to not be found. Interesting. In Germany, when you have money, you say "Ich bin flüssig."
Welcome to the team. Make a lift. Get ready for some epic gaming
Ich
adventures
bin
with us.
flüssig.
Your subscription adds to the
Which basically means
excitement,
I'm liquid.
So let's dive
What?
in and have
That's
a
so weird.
fantastic time
Why are you
together.
liquid though?
Let's make it legendary.
Don't drop the soup. Also, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Welcome, Maka. Also, it's very interesting to see that actually. Kind of a crazy shenanigans in my personal opinion. Anyone under 25 who made it big and actually has some kind of worthwhile wisdom to share on life and finance isn't putting it on TikTok. Yeah, that's very true. That is definitely 100% pretty true right here. Yeah. You're dripping on the floor, bro. You're too liquid. No, you're too liquid. Anyways, yeah, I just kind of wanted to take a look at this, you know, because alpha males. I feel like a lot of influencers who are like rich and everything, who like what the comment said that post on TikTok or so. I don't think they're wasting their time on TikTok, to be honest. I would assume they're like kind of more in more of a like what in a meeting or like an audience or like a on a stage or something, kind of like telling younger people about their lives, you know, what they did or so to change to become a millionaire or a billionaire or something. Like they tell them like, oh yeah, this is what I did, and you know, blah 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 blah. Not on a stupid TikTok page or something, you know, giving that type of advice. It probably would be in a seminar or something like that, you know. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, anyways, that was a pretty good, interesting video. I just kind of want to take a look at it. But yeah, like I said, Atozy always gives me some very interesting news and stuff like that I don't really search, to be honest. I just kind of like mind my own business and talk about video games or anime. But I haven't been watching anime. But anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, 20 years in prison, man. We won't be seeing them until they're at the age of 40. Anyways, that's the end of the video. And peace.